Hi guys, this is Ian Fairley, and welcome back to another episode of My Dinosaur Series. Last time on My Dinosaur Series, we talked about how the African Suchomimus had more teeth in its mouth than T-Rex, how it had a giant hump on its back, and the fact that it's another species of baryonyx living in Africa. We also talked about how the small Spinosaurid, the irritator, had fossils that were a little bit damaged when it was first found, had another species that could be the same dinosaur itself, and how this dinosaur along with other species became the most successful fish-eating dinosaurs of the Cretaceous period. And now that we have those two covered, it's time to talk about the dinosaur creatures of the Triassic period. One will be the herbivorous prosauropod dinosaur, Anchisaurus, and the other will be a carnivorous double-crested theropod, the Dilophosaurus. Let's start with the Anchisaurus, shall we? The name of the dinosaur, Anchisaurus, means near lizard because of its indication in a supposed place between ancestral and later dinosaurs. Ancestral refers to an animal species relating to their future species, and since Anchisaurus was a prosauropod dinosaur, like its cousin the Plateosaurus, it's most likely they will turn into sauropods in the late Jurassic period, like Apatosaurus. But before that happened, Anchisaurus was known to be one of the smallest primitive of all prosauropods, with a length of 13 feet and a height of 1 meter, the height of your average dog. Not much was known about Anchisaurus when its fossils were first discovered between Massachusetts and Connecticut of the USA, 1818. The bones were once mistaken as being human in origin until 1885, when the Anchisaurus was recognized as a real dinosaur. Anchisaurus was a herbivorous dinosaur that had powerful back legs that allowed it to stand upright to reach leaves from the trees its size, though it was more quadrupedal on all four legs. It was one of the first dinosaurs with a neck long enough to reach overhead leaves. The jaws of Anchisaurus were lined with serrated teeth ideal for tearing and shredding plant material. The small stones inside its stomach may have helped the dinosaur digest its food after eating it. Anchisaurus was also sometimes called Yaleosaurus in reference to the Yale Peabody Museum, where its fossil was stored. The claws on its front legs or paws grasped and tore at leaves when the dinosaur stood upright. However, those claws can also be used as a defense against hungry predators, such as Megalosaurus and Dilophosaurus. If all else fails, it's a good thing that Anchisaurus traveled in herds. Now that we have talked about Anchisaurus, it's time to talk about its main enemy, the predatory Dilophosaurus. The name of the dinosaur Dilophosaurus means double-crested lizard because of the two thin bone crests atop its head, which may have been used for attracting mates, but also scared off potential predators like Megalosaurus, aka Centausus. Dilophosaurus was discovered in the beds of northwestern Arizona's Monument Valley of the United States, 1940. Two paleontologists, who were men of course, worked 3 years cleaning the original skeleton of Dilophosaurus before mounting it. Just like with the Carcharodontosaurus I mentioned in my 12th episode of the Dinosaur series, Dilophosaurus happened to be misnamed as Megalosaurus until a more complete fossil was discovered that showed distinctive double crests on its head. These crests proved that this was a previously undiscovered theropod dinosaur. The Dilophosaurus is too skinny to be a Megalosaurus, but it was slightly larger than a regular human being with a length of 20 feet and the height of 5 feet. So basically it's not at all small like the Dilophosaurus from Jurassic Park now, is it? But as big as Dilophosaurus was, this dinosaur traveled in groups due to fossil evidence consisting of 3 Dilophosaurus skeletons discovered together at one site. Dilophosaurus had powerful hind limbs and weighed as much as a small horse at 650 pounds. It has possessed sharp teeth, but because the jaws were weak, the teeth would have been better suited for plucking meat off its prey after taking it down with its claws on both hands and feet. Dilophosaurus was no ordinary carnivorous dinosaur. Instead of having just 3 fingers like most Jurassic carnivores, it had 4 fingers to begin with. The first half of its fingers were powerful, the third one has been reduced, and the fourth finger did not at all function like the others. With strong legs, Dilophosaurus can catch up to Anchisaurus like a roadrunner chasing a lizard at 20 miles per hour. Well guys, those are all the facts about Anchisaurus and Dilophosaurus. If you like this video, please leave a like in the comment section and subscribe to this channel. Next time on Ian Fairley's Dinosaur series, we are going to talk about two late Jurassic Chinese dinosaurs, such as the giant carnivorous Anchisaurus and the long-necked sauropod Anchisaurus. This is Ian Fairley, and thank you for listening.